So today's webinar will be on the application called Shazam, which is an application that can help identify music in seconds. So what is Shazam? Shazam is an application that can identify music, movies, and advertising and television shows based on a short sample played and using the microphone on your device. So how does Shazam work? Well, by clicking the Shazam button and activating your device's microphone, the app will listen to the music or movie that is playing for a few seconds, cross-reference it with millions of songs and movies in its database, and let you know the results. As long as the music is not too quiet or distorted, and there's not a lot of background noise, it'll be able to identify nearly any song or movie imaginable. So where can you download Shazam? Shazam is available to download for free on the App Store, the iOS Store, or the Google Play Store for Android, and it's available for smartphones and tablets. So Shazam is also available through the web. You can access the Shazam website on your laptop or computer. You'd have to go on your preferred web browser, which would be either Safari or Google. And on the search bar, you'd have to enter the following URL, which is https://www.shazam.com, and it should look something like the screen on the right, where that's how you're prompted or greeted with. So the iOS and Android app. Shazam is a pre-installed on your Apple device. So if your iOS software is updated to 14.2 or later, then you don't need to download the app. It's already available to you via the control center, and if not, you have the ability to add it by going to the settings, your control center, and then you have to tap on the plus icon, which is the green icon you can see on the screen. Next to that, there should be a music recognition, and you could then Shazam songs right from your control center on your iPhone or on your iPad. So using Shazam for the first time, it's important to note that regardless of what device you're using Shazam on, make sure you first allow Shazam to use the microphone in order for it to hear and identify the music by selecting OK. And after you open the app, like on the right-hand side, it asks if it would like to access your microphone. So Shazam on an Apple device. First, you'd have to open the Shazam app on your device. Then you'd have to tap or click the Shazam button to identify what's playing around you. And then the third step is to give it a few seconds to identify what's playing. And a tip for iPhone or iPad, you could say, "Hey Siri," and then ask what song it is. So Shazam on an Apple device. When Shazam identifies a song, it's saved in My Music along with all your other previous Shazams. After you identify a song, you can connect to Apple Music and other music services to listen to your identified song. On the top left-hand side screen, you can see an X arrow or an X icon, which indicates that you return to your home page. On the bottom left, if you scroll down, for more info about the song, artist, album, etc., you can see it. The lyrics icon, which looks like a little note, is denoted, as well as a share song through social media, email, or text. And the three dots as well, you could open the song in Apple Music, buy the song on iTunes, or learn more about it and the info about the artist, or remove it from your music. And the play icon, which is, I believe, the pink icon, you could play a song with your music service using that button. So using Shazam from your control center for Apple devices. So in order to access this, you'd have to swipe up your screen to open the control center. From there, you'd have to click on the Shazam icon, and from there, you'd have to see the song slash movie slash TV, and I believe it should appear after opening the Shazam app for more info. So Shazam on an Android device. Similar to an iOS device, the first step would have to be opening the Shazam app on your device. Second step would be having to tap or click the Shazam button to identify what's playing around you. And finally, you'd have to give it a few seconds for Shazam to identify what's playing around you. So you can take a look on the right-hand side, the previous Shazams. Every time you use Shazam to identify a song or a movie, it's automatically saved to the app. And you can see your previous Shazams in the Shazam app on your device and online when you create a Shazam account. So some benefits of Shazam. Shazam can recognize the sounds almost immediately, and you could use Shazam to find out what you're hearing on the radio, TV, in a store, on a device, or anywhere you hear a song. You can discover new music based on what you've Shazammed, and by doing this, you can connect to Apple Music and Spotify to add songs to your playlist. So some disadvantages of Shazam. Although we kind of briefly glimpsed over some of the benefits, Shazam requires the original song to identify, so you can't just hum or sing into the Shazam app and expect it to recognize it. And additionally, sometimes it will not recognize a certain song, movie, or a TV show accurately. And if the song is not loud enough, or if there's not a lot of other noise around you, Shazam might not be able to work. So here are some alternatives to Shazam. So SoundHound is a free music identification service app. Some pros of it would be letting you hum or sing or type in a song to search. It has fast results and it's available on Apple devices as well as Android devices and via the web. Some cons of SoundHound include results are hit or miss when it comes to humming a song. It can't identify movies or TV shows, and the free version of the app has ads. And another alternative would be Siri, which would be Apple only. You could use Siri to identify a song on most Apple devices, but it has to be the original version. It won't recognize your humming or singing. So the first step would be to ask, say the following command, which would be, "Hey Siri," or long pressing the power button on an iPhone or the digital crown on an Apple Watch. And you'd have to ask, "What's the song?" If the song is playing, Siri will name it and give you an Apple Music link. The second alternative would be Google, which is on an Android device. You'd have to say another command like "Hey Google," or touch and hold the home button, where then it's somewhat similar to an iPhone, how you open the Google app and tap the microphone button, and you ask, "What's the song?" If the song's being played, the Google Assistant will name it and give you a YouTube link. And you can also hum, whistle, or sing the melody, and Google will suggest potential matches. Snapchat is another alternative where you can use the Shazam feature on the Snapchat app to quickly identify nearly any song being played. To use Shazam on Snapchat, you simply open the app, then press and hold your finger on the main camera screen. Shazam will then identify the song playing near you and give you the option to close Snapchat and open a music playing application. And this brings us to our live demo segment. So you'll notice if I were to download the Shazam app, you have to go to the App Store. Usually you just go to the rightmost corner where it shows the search icon, press on that, and then just type in Shazam. From there, it should be the second search. It looks like a little S with the white background. And you'd have to press download and open. So I have it downloaded already. I open it. And it should look something like this while opening the application. And so let me try and search around for a song. Okay, so let me try and test this out. Okay, cool. So I was just playing Around the World by Daft Punk, and basically how I did this was I clicked on the Shazam icon, and it was listening actively while I was playing the song. And from there, it showed the result as Around the World, which is the correct song that I was playing. And you could see if I press the X icon and I scroll down, you'll see Around the World right here. I think it should be the top. It should be the top result, but I've tried this a couple times, so it'll show 3 times. If I click on the mute song itself, for me it shows this, that I have 3 months of Apple Music, which I can redeem. And I can just see a little bit here and there about the song itself. And during the presentation, I think we were talking about a couple things such as the icons that show up. So if you see the top right-hand corner, you'll see 3 dots. Over here, you can see more options, which I could do, which is opening the song in Apple Music. I could buy it on iTunes, open it on Spotify, connect to Apple Music, connect to Spotify. I could even share from here or view artists. So if I want to see more about the artist, what type of genre they create for music, you can see their homepage right here. If you'd like to learn more about it, they have an about section, and for me, I have more option right here. So you can see their origin, when they actually formed, and a brief summary about the artist itself. And I believe some other music made by them and by other artists. Let's scroll down. Yeah. And if I were to share the song, you could do it either by that share option that I showed earlier, or you'll see on the top right-hand corner, there should be a box icon with an arrow pointing upwards. You can simply click on that. And then from here, you could either send it via messages to family members or loved ones, or you can airdrop it or message or even email it to people that you may want to share the song with. Additionally, there's also a feature where you can see the lyrics. It looks like a little music note. Again, it'll be to the left of the share icon, which was the box with the upward arrow. If I click on that, over here you'll see the chorus or the song lyrics itself. So as you can see, a lot of it has Around the World. I think that's basically what they pretty much say during the whole song, Around the World. Along with this, if you want to actually see or access Shazam via your control center, I can show you how to do that. So from the home screen right here, you go to settings. And from here, you should go to, I believe, the control center. Should be the icon after general. And from here, you scroll down, there should be a Shazam music recognition right here. So I already have it added on, but in case you don't have this, it should pop up below under more controls. And to access this, for me, since I'm on an iPhone 11, I have to swipe my screen from below. And over here, there should be a Shazam icon at the very bottom. It looks like a little S. If I tap on it, it'll say that the music recognition is on. It should automatically redirect you to the Shazam website. And from there, you should be able to see what you're being played. That should conclude the demo portion. This concludes our webinar for Shazam. Thank you for listening to this presentation. If you're interested in learning this lesson with a Cyber Senior mentor, you can go to our website, which is cyberseniors.org, or call our number, which is 1-844-217-3057 to register for a one-on-one phone appointment or web session. Thank you.